Hey everybody, it's me. Um, I'm sure since I just started this video, my son will wake up. Um, so I was putting this together. Finally, I got these little plastic containers, and they have like a extra stopper because it's for slime. And I'm thinking I'm gonna put a slit in the top. And I got, if you guys remember, I got a thing of buttons. And I don't know if my mom can see these, so I thought that maybe to keep her busy, they can have her take these and put them in this one, like, just keep her busy. I don't know if they will, so I'm going to take those, see what they can come up with, just to keep her busy today, because, again, my mom is used to being busy regardless if she had a stroke or not. I think because she still remembers being very busy. I did talk to my mom yesterday, and she said, I miss my baby daughter. She misses me being a baby, or, younger. That it was just the two of us. I didn't have a family, because she doesn't really, she doesn't fully understand why I can't be with her 24/7. So, yeah. So it's kind of sad, obviously. So we're making chicken. Usually when my husband picks me up, we go out to eat. But with my tooth, I can eat as long as I eat over here. I did eat a bagel, and at one time today, I did take like a bite with my actual front tooth, and I'm like, no. Thankfully it didn't bleed. So that's how fast I can change my clothes. Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna make, so we decided, because of all that has to come out because of my tooth, we're just gonna eat dinner at home tonight. Which, I'm disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. But it is probably for the best. So I gotta put my toaster away. These cabinets need rearranged so bad up here. But I haven't had time to do it, so. Honestly, I could have been at the dentist today getting my x-rays. But I wanted to see my mom for the week. Because I haven't seen her this week. So I will go tomorrow morning and get my x-rays. And then hopefully by next week, knock on wood, I will be having my deep cleaning. And then hopefully I can take a break and pay everything off. And then start on whatever cavities they find. I swear, I don't care how well I take care of my teeth, guys. I've always, my whole life, I have cavities like crazy. No matter what. I don't care if I brush my teeth 2, 3, 4 times a day. I've read online not to brush your teeth right after eating, to wait 30 minutes. So I started doing that. I got cavity preventing, stuff they have out there. So it doesn't seem to matter really what I do. And I am starting to think that, now that I'm older, now I don't know if it's my whole life, but now that I'm older, I'm starting to think this fake sugar stuff does not help. But in my defense, I don't use it as much as I used to. I used to use it in everything. I don't want to say everything, but you guys get the point. So we have this in our fridge. Goes like this. In our door. And this is how it hooks in. Right here. And this is our second one. So we only had 2 in our fridge. Luckily, the fridge came with the house. So now we have no shelves in our door because this is the second one that broke. I think you can order these though. So I don't know if I want to order them because really guys, I want a new fridge. But that is not always the case. So I might have to order some for now at least until we can get a new fridge. I'm waiting for like a fridge sale. So my one, what is it called? Crock pot is in the sink still soaking. That's my bigger one. So I'm going to get my smaller one out tonight. It's an oval shaped one. Let me tell you guys, I was up. You guys know that I started waking up at like 3, 4 in the morning and can't get back to sleep. And, you know, I guess, and everybody that's gone through like pre-menopause or menopause is like, oh yeah, I remember that day, those days. Oh yeah. And, how about I woke up at 1:30. My mind started working very well. And I started looking everything up. By the time I looked at the clock, because I'm an overthinker, if you guys can't tell at all. I know, surprising, right? I'm an overthinker, and so I was there, and I'm like, I'm the type of person, I'm like, okay, it's 1, 2, 3, okay, I have 3 hours, then I can, if I go back to sleep, then that will give me this many hours to sleep. So I'm that person. But I shouldn't look at the clock at all. When I'm awake. So we have our chicken. I put it in the fridge yesterday. So we got our chicken. I don't know which recipe I want to make, so because I have, it looks like 2 recipes still left. One is a lemon creamy chicken with cream cheese. And the other one is a chicken that you can put like on, you can make it and put it on tacos, or you can put it like maybe on rice. So I'm not sure which one I think I'm gonna go with the lemon chicken, but then I didn't put my cream cheese out, so I guess I should do that. And now it's gonna be difficult to use. I don't know, like, oh, that's better. I thought I found a tomato that was rotting. I have some hamburger that's bad and I need to put it in the freezer because I didn't get it out with the trash, and I don't want it to stink in my fridge, but I don't want it in my garage stinking either. I probably should put it in a bag so that I know which one it is. Okay, so we got our cream cheese. I'll put it out here. Ooh, that looks good. Spicy stewed beef. It looked like meatballs, but I don't know because it didn't stay very long. So yeah, I'm gonna go see my mom today. I think it's supposed to rain. It's ugly, gloomy. Yeah, so this morning I woke up at 1 something. I stayed awake. I don't know how. Well, so I'll just tell you guys, I really didn't stay awake. So I stayed awake, like I woke up and I stayed awake for a while. My husband woke up. He got up, we talked, we laughed, all that good stuff. And then it was shower time, so I'm like, oh, okay. That will keep me awake. So then I decided, okay, I'm just going to stay, and hang out on my bed, play with my phone. Well, you guys know what that meant. Somebody was falling asleep. So I fell asleep. Ugh. And I'm the type of person, if I fall asleep, I'm not getting back up. Do you not wake me up? I'm not usually getting back up. Not until I get, more sleep. And so somehow my alarms did go off. And I heard them and I turned my alarms off. You guys know the story. And I kept saying to myself, you need to get up. I don't know, it was weird, even though I kept turning them off and going back to sleep, I knew I needed to get up. And so I'm putting the little buttons back in this box, that I'm not going to use for my mom because there's no way she could see them. Anyway, so I'm like, oh, okay, you need to get up. So, then my next alarm would go off, and I would wake up again, turn it off, and I'm like, come on. Right? You cannot just let your kid miss school. He doesn't mind it. I mean, what kid would? My oldest, he would mind it, because he loves school. But, yeah, I was like, you can't let him miss school. You're going to go see your mom. Not that, I just didn't want to deal with all of it, and he needs to be in school. And so, because I am the mom who loves to have her kids home, especially my youngest. And I'm not saying that there hasn't been times that, I'm like, oops. But, yeah. So, somehow, someway, I woke back up. I did turn off the second alarm, and I did wake back up. And somehow, I did make myself get up. Don't ask me how. Because if you guys knew me, then you'd be like, yeah, I don't know how you did that. Because I just am that person who I need sleep. Period, the end. I need sleep. I'm not saying that I have not been mean before with people waking me up. Let's put it that way. And when I'm a deep sleeper, I'm a deep sleeper. So, yeah, I don't know how I did it, but I did it. So, it was a little late. Yeah. Well, we didn't miss the bus, but it was, getting him up late. It's actually still frozen, guys, this chicken, which I put it in yesterday morning in the fridge, and not even on the top shelf, because then I can understand it to be frozen still. So, works. That little white white patty thing. Yeah. There. But it came off this time. Okay. And don't forget to wash your damn hands. Ever. Before or after handling meat. Wash them really, really good. So, yeah, so we made it to school. Got up, I don't know, about 8 minutes later than we usually do. But he still was able to get ready. He just didn't have as much time to dawdle as he enjoys before school. But, you know, again, he made it. So, I was very proud of myself for that. So, got the chicken in. Let's see what else we need. And I have the cream cheese trying to melt. So my only problem here is I'm not sure I'm gonna have broth. Is the bad thing. So I'm gonna have to go look for that. So bear with me. Okay, found the broth. Put that in. That was exhausting. And now I'm sitting here and I'm like, I don't know if I have the pasta I need. I'm not prepared for this stuff. Because I, again, thought we would end up going out to dinner tonight. But I do understand. It's just annoying. Sometimes. So, this does call for lemon juice, which we have a big bottle of lemon juice because, you know, you guys know, I buy the lemon and, you know, it just doesn't, they don't get used sometimes, right? So, again, this is one of those recipes that nothing's measured out, guys, so, I am kind of winging it, I guess you could say. Which sometimes those are the best recipes, and sometimes they're one of the worst. So we will try and see which one this is. And it does call for pasta. I gotta see if I have the pasta that it calls for, though. If not, I'll use a different kind of pasta and just deal with that. And then I'm guessing you also put lemon juice in the pasta. I am really just crossing my fingers and hoping for the best here. And I'm wondering if the cream cheese should be put in with the chicken or the pasta. Probably the pasta, I would think. Again, I don't know. What do you guys think? You know, I have... Okay. And then, of course, garlic. Because every recipe has to have garlic. I'm sorry. You know, it gotta have seasoning for me. Like I said, there are a few people in my family, my mom and my mother-in-law. They are not seasoning people at all. My mother-in-law claims that she's not because of she has Crohn's disease. And so she never adds seasoning because of that. What is this on my... Oh. I don't know how true that really is. Or she just probably didn't grow up with seasoning, you know, in her family, is my guess, really. And my mom, you know, she's not a seasoning person either. She prefers, just plain. Sorry, I'm looking for pasta. And then I came across spaghetti noodles, but that's not really what I want to, not that I have to put the pasta in right now. I would do that later, obviously, but I want to hopefully have my son put it in for me later. And I'm just seeing if I even got any of the pasta that goes with this, which is the orzo. Is that how you say it? Orzo pasta. I really like the orzo pasta. There's something about it. It's like rice, but you know, it's pasta, and it's just weird. So, and you guys saw that I had cleaned out, as you guys know, I had cleaned out my pantry. But the problem is there is so many cans and stuff in here. It's not as organized. Look, I just found conditioner, which I just bought conditioner for my household. I forgot I put that up there. So that I knew where it was when we needed it. That didn't work too well, did it? You guys had seen, yeah, I had cleaned out my pantry. And as you guys can hear, there are so many cans and stuff. They're all falling. And so it needs probably reorganized. I have enough corn, so we get food sent to us sometimes from my son's school, which is very nice. I have enough corn to last me forever, and enough fruit spread, which is like jelly, to last for a long time also. I'm not complaining. Believe me, this stuff is shelf food, which is great, but I only have so much room. And, oh, what is that? Oh, I do have some orzo, but it is not a whole box. So, let's see what we can, I don't know if that's going to be enough. So we're going to have to maybe do it over rice or something. Anyways, I'm going to go finish this recipe and wish me luck. Bye.